Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Medieval. Reading data from memory card 1. The Enchanted Earth. Oh yeah! Because that's where we left off, of course. Of course. Derf. Okay. I can't even see if we completed that or not, because it doesn't show the chalice on it. Anyway, return to the graveyard. Yeah, we got the chalice. The graveyard, we got the chalice. Cemetery Hill, we got the chalice. Did we get it? No, we didn't get it there. Then again, I don't know if it existed on there. Anyway. Let's see. I'll go back to Scarecrow Fields soon. I want to go to the sleeping village. I'm very curious. We got a boomer! What are you doing? You're supposed to use a spade. Ever played Minecraft? Oh my god. You're under arrest for putting an axe in the floor. And swirly eyes. Talk to me.
Poor villagers. The master possesses them.
Aww.
It mustn't hurt them. Hurt guards, though. They seek out an object of great power.
Great power. As do I, my horned friend. As do I. Let's see. So I mustn't hurt them. Oh, go away, go away. Ah! I'm dead already. That's why I said I should go back to a previous level and get some health. Fail. Fail! Fail! Yes, load. Writing data from memory card 1. The Enchanted Earth. Yeah, I'm not doing that again. Derf. I have no idea how many levels there are on this. Big tits.
Poor.
Pop. What does that do? Yeah, that makes sense. LOL. Child abuse is fun. What's it say? History of Galamir, Volume 1. During the dark time that was Galamir's not too distant past, it was King Peregrine who thwarted Zarok the Necromancer and his plan to enslave the land. Zarok, once the king's mage, how do you guys pronounce it? I don't care, had fallen out of favour with the ruler for conducting outlandish experiments on the bodies of the dead. It was said that deep within Peregrine Castle, the dead were restless. The dead are to be honoured, not kept as the The dead are to be honoured, not kept as the playthings of alchemists. Declared King I can't even talk. The music's putting me off. Declared King Peregrine as he banished Zarok from the castle. All of Zarok's living dead were routed out and destroyed. Zarok, being an unforgiving soul, went into hiding and vowed to wreak his revenge on the king. Next. Oh my god, there's a lot to read here. Rumors of ill-doing and dark deeds abounded through the land of Galamir. It was whispered that Zarok had employed the aid of shadowy demons to help build a vast castle. Under the cover of night, Zarok's dark army spilled forth from their corrupt haven. The army marched south, across the Silver Mountains, and through the Silver Woods. Soon afterwards, even the Pumpkin Lands belonged to Zarok. The folk of Gallows Town cried out for help. "Save us, good king of Peregrine." Oh yes, of Peregrine, added in there. Oh. Retaliation was swift and violent. King Peregrine's forces, led by the brave Sir Fortescue, drove Zarok's army back from Gallows Town. There was much rejoicing, but the war was not yet over. Oh yes, we led the charge! Let's see, what's the next one? Come on, read it. News that Zarok's army had now taken the floodlands caused much concern. From this vantage point, Zarok could march west to the Enchanted Forest. This sacred place would prove a bitter defeat if it fell into the hands of the evil sorcerer. It was Sir Dan Fortescue who once again led the king's militia to rid the demon host from the land. Yet civil warlord. I'm a civil warlord, oh no. Yet the evil wizard was cunning and had prepared an ambush. A titanic battle ensued of which history has never since seen the like. It is said that the day would have gone to Zarok, but with the skill and valor of one man. Fortescue led the charge deep into the massed ranks of the undead, felling Zarok's bodyguard, the fearful Lord Cardok, and before finally succumbing to his own mortal wounds, slew the traitorous sorcerer with a mighty sweep of his sword. Awesome. Oh my god, there's a lot. The forces of evil were destroyed, but at a terrible price. None but a handful of the king's militia returned from that field. Galamir lost a whole generation of young men that day, including Canny Tim, the legendary crossbowman and Fortescue's second-in-command, who fell in the first volley of arrows. Oh, I just love that they say how Canny Tim died after being shot from the first volley of arrows. And it was Canny Tim who was the one who killed the bodyguard. Oh my god. Zarok's body was never found, though if it lies unrumoured on an unmarked grave, then no one in Galamir would shed a tear. The shadow demons that had fallen under Zarok's banner were unnatural creatures that did not belong in the world of mortal men. The king declared that they be banished, entombed under the pure earth of the enchanted earth. Imprisoned within an impregnable box of the king's design, the demons were buried deep underground. Their tomb was sealed with a magical device that has since come to be known as the Shadow Artifact. Stop jerking off. Hey. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna have to restart the whole level again. Thank you. Thank you for that, you fecker. Nearly 9 minutes into this and... You guys probably don't even like me reading this stuff, but it's fun. Reading. Let's read Medievil. I'm so evil. I can think of some people who wouldn't mind hearing me read. Well, some people. Maybe one person. Yep, yep, what? Poor. Come on, come on, come on. can I buy here? Oh, is this all? May as well. Hehe, child abuse. Tourist Guide to Gallowmere. The land of Gallowmere is a wondrous land of breathtaking sights and adventure. If it's beauty you're looking for, be sure to check out the sights of the enchanted forest. Scale the heights and see the nests of dragon birds' nests. Yeah, seek out weird and wonderful plant life. Go ooh and ah at the sight of baby dragon toads splashing about in the crystal clear ponds. Why not take a walk through Pumpkin Valley? Pumpkin is Gallomere's favourite dish, and about now the valley is just bulging under the weight of young podlings awaiting harvest. Oh yes, it is. Tourist Guide to Gallowmere Part 2. If it's mystery you're looking for, then the seasoned adventurer should travel to the ruins of King Peregrine's castle. Yes, this is the fortress from which the fabled King Peregrine once hailed. It is said that the king's crown was lost in the dungeons below the castle, and that the ghost of the regent himself now haunts those cold stone passageways. Spooky! Why not take to the swamps and seek out the mythical town of Mellowmead? This place was once said to be a place of fantastical arcane and alchemy, but an age has passed since it was consumed by the murky swamps. Perhaps great treasures await any adventurer that can locate its watery resting place? I do apologize, but I want to read this. Heroes from History, a retrospective, Chapter 1. In addition to being the strongest man who ever lived, Stanyar Ironhewer was unsurpassed in his skill as a blacksmith. He was equally happy pounding on his anvil at home. Why does that just sound like he's gone home and had a wank? Pounding his anvil. Oh! As he was pounding on someone's head in battle. Pounding on his own head at home as well, I suppose. It was said that his only fear was the end of the village smithy. End of the village smithy? Oh, his end scares me. As the focus of manufacture in favor of more centralized units. As if. Born a humble peasant to one of the nomadic tribes from the Eastlands, Bloodmouth Skullcleaver gathered an army of horsemen and swept over half the civilized world. When he finally died, attempting a single-handed attack on a garrison in the north while armed only with the spike on his helmet, he was the richest and most powerful peasant of his day. Karl Sterngard spent most of his formative years under siege at his family's castle. With his impregnable magic shield, Sterngard's motto was, "The best form of attack is defense." Sadly, his shield couldn't protect him against poor eating habits, and he died during a post-battle feast while swallowing a large sausage he had failed to chew. Deep throat. Truly the hero's hero, Woden the Mighty, was fearless, single-minded, and uncompromising. Unbeaten in combat, he inspired raw fear in friends and enemies alike. Not to mention in close family members and pets. What pets? Trained from birth in all forms of combat, Imansi Shungama was the warrior queen of a tribe of Amazons. The bold and the beautiful Shungama banished all males from her territory except the handful she kept on to mow the lawns of her people. So she was a bitch who obviously didn't seem to give a shit about her people because her people no longer had any men to have sex with. What a bitch. A full-time mother and homemaker, Megwyn Stormbinder had to defend her settlement from barbarian raiders while the menfolk were away on a hunting trip. She fought off repeated attacks armed only with a pitchfork and a rolling pin, and with one arm holding her baby, legend has it that the gods, impressed by her indomitable courage, intervened and added thunderbolts to her arsenal. She won the battle with a couple of bolts to spare on her husband when he finally returned. That's not nice. Dirk Steadfast was a fearsome opponent thanks to his magic sword and a firmly held belief that only women defend themselves. Real men are always on the attack. Okay, that's a very weird thing to say. He was a friend and contemporary of Karl Sterngard, and was with him even to the end. It was whilst Steadfast was explaining his views on Sterngard's shield during a feast that the latter had his tragic and inexplicable accident. Descended from the finest centre of bloodstock Ravenhoops, Archer was the last prince of his people, a proud and haughty aristocrat. He was an accomplished hunter, sportsman, duelist, playboy, raconteur, whatever it is, and 3 times Derby winner. Wow. Captain of the militia in the time of King Peregrine, Sir Daniel Fortescue found fame when he killed the renegade wizard Zarok. A career soldier raised in the royal household, he was adored by the men under his command and renowned for his loyalty to Galamir. It was said that Fortescue was always destined for greatness, with his square jaw, steely gaze, and thick stock of hair as black as raven's wings. He looked every inch the hero, and now look at him. He looks sexy. Alright, don't judge me. How do I get through there? Oh, like that. To whom it may concern, I must make haste, for Zarok's men will be here within the hour. I have taken the crucifix from the church. It is the key to a key. The key to a key? I used the cross to make the attached cast, then I had it destroyed. It is my hope that this cast falls into the hands of just a good hero. Signed, the town mayor. Well, don't you worry, mayor. Your key's in good hands now. Or rather, wait, I don't have a bottom jaw. Right? Yeah, I know, I'm an idiot. Whoa! Don't you dare. Where am I supposed to go? Don't go that way. Oh, I see. Aha. 17 minutes in, well, nearly 18 minutes in. I've done bugger all now.